Good morning. Today, I'm gonna show you guys how I make this sexy drill type beat. And that's about it for real. No time wasting. Let's get it. Hey, don't forget to tickle that like button too. First, I'm gonna show you what I started off with, right? So I started off with this. And then as you heard from the beat in the intro, it's pretty different, alright? So first I'm gonna show you what I did. So first we got contact, which I've been using contact for a lot of my beats recently. Like the banks in there, it's just so fire. So we got this 40s very own keys bank. And this one it has some gems in there, I'm not gonna lie. They got some nice R&B-ish vibes in there. But yeah, so I started off with just like literally 3 chords, alright? With just some extra stuff layered on top of it. But yeah, so this is what we get for the first sound. So yeah, we got literally just 3 chords. So first we got an F sharp major chord, then a D sharp minor chord, and then up to an F major chord with a little bit of a suspenseful note in there, and that's this A right here, like it's not in the scale, and that gives it that R&B-ish vibes. And usually when I make sexy drill, I love to go for an R&B-ish vibe. Like you can, like literally my past videos of making sexy drill, I said that like making R&B melodies is a cheat code for real. All right, so to make something similar, right, we just gonna do like literally just 3 different chords. So let's say we want to start in D minor. All right, so I'm gonna start with a D major chord. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not wearing my glasses. I can barely see anything right now. I'm not gonna cap to you. All right, but it's all good. All right, so let's start with a D minor chord, and then go up to the 7th. All right, now let's go down to like A sharp, I think. Let's try that, and then switch this. All right, so now we're gonna take this, we're gonna make it shorter, and then we're gonna go over an extra one, and then we're gonna go up. But for one of the notes, we're gonna make it not in the scale. And then for D sharp minor, I'm pretty sure it's C sharp. So if you use that, it's not in the scale, but it still sounds like it's part of the vibe, though. You know what I'm saying? So something like this. Alright, and then for the next part, literally all that I did was just add some extra notes on top of the chords. So something like this. Very simple. Keep it simple, alright? Alright. So yeah, we got that. Then for the next thing, which usually it will be layering, but I kinda layered, but I kinda didn't. But I did though. But for real, I didn't though. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so we got contact again, and we're using 40 ohms keys again, this time on a Don't Cry preset. This one is like a pluck. So I'ma say when making beats, I think that at least for me, it's helpful to stay in the same VST, not as long as you can, but like at least for a good amount of sounds, because if a sound works in the bank, then more than likely it's other stuff in that bank that's going to work too and make it a lot faster and easier to make that beat. So just think about that next time you're making beats. All right, so yeah, pretty much for this one, it's literally just the chords copy over from the first sound, but I play it in an arpeggio type of manner, so it sounds like this. So we got that. For the second part, all I did was that I just inverted it. Like this one was like this, I put it up an octave. This one was like this, up an octave. Simple. All right, so we got those 2. Next, I wanted to go for like a little bit of a texture, so I went back to the same bank and got this little weird sound and played it. This one I just played it like in different parts, like kind of sparingly, but yeah, it sounds like this. So yeah, I guess it's like a pad, something like that, but Okay, so for effects, I added on a crystallizer to give it that granular effect, so it's kind of going a little bit high pitch. Then we got a super plate with some reverb on it. Alright. So far we get this. Okay. All right. So now we get into layering, the ultimate cheat code. All right. So we got sky keys on the about time preset. I wanted to go for a pad pretty much. So I copied the same exact chords, and this is what we get. So that's gonna layer nicely with the other sounds. Next, we got BBC Symphony Orchestra on the violins preset, and pretty much just I think I just play like one note out of the chords for each of the chords, and yeah, we got something like this. Very simple, very repetitive. That's all that we need for real. All right. So usually for sexy drill melodies, you probably gonna hear like a female voice in it. Yeah. So I went to Mr. Times and the Distant Voices Bank, and I play out something very simple and get this right here. All right. So that's how I ended up with this melody, and I'm not gonna lie, I almost quit. I almost rage quit it because I didn't like it. All right. But you know, sometimes you might not like a melody or where you going with a beat, but if you pull through, you stick with it, you might get some gems out of that beat for real. I'm not gonna cap to you, like, because like I said, I was like, oh, this sucks, I'm mad. I was doing that for real. I ain't like it, but it turned out good though, so that's all that matters. All right. So, and you can tell too, like, I didn't like it because literally I didn't even mix it. Like, I barely did any leveling, any EQ for real. I said, no, just forget it. So pretty much now we get into how I kind of flipped it, kind of. All right. So first I pitched it down, so now it's an F minor, and that's what it sounds like. All right, so not sounding bad at all. All right, so here's what I like to do for a lot of my beats. So pretty much I'll pitch it up, right? So it's up and whole octave. Then I'll go to EQ to make it sound more muffled, because when you pitch it up like a whole octave, it might sound kind of harsh, so you kind of want to tame those high frequencies. Then I add on the chorus, some chorus, and then got some rhyme for some reverb. But the thing that makes this pretty nice though is this gross beat preset, which is on the 2-bar little thingy thing, right? A 2-bar gate. And I saw this move from Mira on one of his streams. Well, Mira, fire producer, I'm not gonna lie, it's actually my most favorite one. But yeah, so pretty much got this gross beat. We got this gross beat preset, and that's what it sounds like. Like, yeah, that's some sauce right there for real. Like, I'm pretty sure in the song by Joe Kenji, called Over, produced by Mira, that's where he used that little trick. It was fire, no cap. All right, so we got that. Then I feel like that it needed some more vocals, because like you couldn't really hear the ones that I already put in there. So I went to like one of my cymatics packs and grabbed some vocals. And at first I wasn't feeling it, but I kind of messed with it and it came out pretty nice. So the vocals sound like this. So pretty much the original vocal was this one right here. It was just that. But it was pretty much what I did was I pushed it up a whole octave so that it wasn't too low. Yeah. And then I went to EQ, of course, added a little telephone EQ, Then of course we got some delay with some Echo Boy Jr. and then some ROM, which pretty typical for using vocals in my beats. So we got that, and then I copied the vocals over, and then I pitched it down. Well, I made it back to its original and just like kind of scooted it over for some delay. I guess it's like a delay effect, but not really. But yeah, so yeah. So that's the melody right there. Oh wait, I forgot one more thing. We got arcade, and there's some banks in arcade I love to use for some textures, like especially Aura. Aura got some nice atmospheres and textures in there. So this is what I use out of Aura. I don't know what that sound is, but hey, it worked and I liked it. I like it. I like it a lot. You know what I'm saying? I like it. I like it. I like it. Alright, so now we get into the drum section, which is about to be a vibe for real. So first thing I started off with was these hi-hats. Very simple drill bounce, kind of. Like, I didn't want to be too much of a drill bounce, like, being constant. I kind of want to give it like a bounce and there's some space in it. So yeah, we get this. So the way that I'm getting those little slides with the pitches is by going to note find pitch, then grabbing it like this, and then just sliding up on it. I like doing it like this because it's easier than to actually manually put it in the notes, like to make it slide, if that makes sense. So we got that, and for that one, just some reverb, some regular reverb on it, nothing too crazy. Then we get the Gwen Stomp, which everybody knows is stomp kinda, but yeah, we get this. For that one, just some reverb. Yeah, got some of that ROM. Then we got an EQ, just to cut off like a little bit of like the low lows, cause like the stomp is a little bit bass heavy, so I didn't want too much of that so that it wouldn't clash with the bass, Next we got some hi-hats, which layers with the kick. Yeah, you get that. Then we got a triangle, which I got out of the Sexy Drill drum kit. Well, I said drum kit, but like it was like just 3 sounds in there. But yeah, got that. Then we got some snares. It looks like some accent snares that hit at the end of the 8 bars, just to give it some more of an accent. Next we get a snap, which I love to use snaps a lot in my Sexy Drill beats, just to give it some more rhythm to it. But yeah, got that. For the snap, got some ROM on there just to make it sound more, I guess, ambient. All right. Then we got some perks. So we got 2 of them that hit with the snap, sound like this. All right. And then one thing that I started doing, cause like literally my friend, bro, just do a fire producer. Like when he made like a Sexy Drill beat and he layered the stomp with a kick, I'm like, okay, hold on, that sounds kind of hard. So I kind of used that idea. But yeah, so we get this kick right here. Yeah, like nothing too crazy. It just something to give us some more power behind it. Yeah. And then we get into the Sexy Drill bass. Yeah, this bass is pretty known, but yeah, just copies the bass notes from the melody with some slides in there and all that good stuff. And yeah, so we get this. Yeah. All that. Then we get some of the extras too, which is, you know, pretty simple. If you know, you can like kind of go your own way with it, but we got, you know, a crash. So yeah, I love to use a reverb on a crash, and then a phaser behind that reverb so that it can affect the reverberation pretty much. And then we get this riser too, which I also put a lot of ROM behind it, a lot of reverb behind it. So yeah. Like, it's like that transition is fire, I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah. And then that's pretty much about it for the main stuff. So the full beat sound like this. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. Hopefully you enjoyed that, learned something from it. If you did, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you want to see next. Follow my socials and everything like that. Make sure you're drinking your water, doing your push-ups, and doing your sit-ups and all that good stuff. And yeah. Peace.